Now, since he came runner-up in last year's X Factor, this Essex boy has enjoyed a whirlwind year, climaxing with the release of his first single and album. It is, of course, Olly Murs. Welcome, Olly.
Oh, thank you very much for having me. How are you? I'm really good, thanks. Really, really good.
Now, I must just start with the story that people read possibly at the weekend in the newspapers. A rift with your twin brother, Ben. Tell us a bit more about this. How has it affected you, Olly?
Yeah, no, it's been a really tough couple of days, to be honest. You know, obviously a family issue that we kept very private and we didn't want to talk about it and stuff like that, and obviously family have dealt with it. It's been quite upsetting for us all, really, because you know, it was something that we didn't want people to know about, really. But you know, it was obviously Ben's decision to talk about it, and like I say, for us, it was quite shocked, really. I mean, it would have been much easier, I think, to give me a ring and we could sit down and talk about it, you know, and privately, because it's obviously hard to take, you know, a family member obviously speaking to the press, and yeah, it was a shock to us all, really. So
because I know you are twins, but doesn't mean you are close. But were you two close?
Yeah, we were really, really close for years.
So you'd speak every day.
Yeah, we were close for a long, long time, and you know, obviously the story is very much sort of focused on the wedding and the X Factor, but it's been sort of tough for the last couple of years, really, and so it's more to it than obviously that was spoke about. So yeah, it's been really, really tough, you know, and we are really close. We always have been. You know, it is difficult, but you know, it's one of them things, really. So.
Yeah, and there's a picture of Ben, actually, and it's Amy, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
His new wife. Because you had such a lot going on. I mean, X Factor is possibly it's one of the biggest shows.
Well, it is, yeah.
On television. You had a lot of pressure on at the moment. It's all new to you. Do you regret any way you acted towards your brother in the situation with the wedding?
Not really, because we got on so well for years, and Ben, we always used to watch, you know, the Pop Idols and the X Factors, and he was always very, you know, oh, you should do it, you should go and do the show, you know, you should get up there and sing.
So he was always behind you?
Yeah, and so it was obviously, of course, when, you know, it was just unfortunate that, you know, the wedding coincided with the wedding this year, you know, and there was no way that I could have preempted that I was going to get to the semi-final. I mean, all the way through the X Factor, I was very much like, you know, to try and get through every single week, and you know, the semi-final was so far away. It was just, you know, I didn't even think, oh, God, you know, there's no way I'm going to get to the semi-final of the X Factor, and I did, unfortunately. Yeah, and you know, when you know, in that situation, you know, it wasn't like I missed my brother's wedding because I was at a party or you know, I was on holiday somewhere. It was the X Factor. It was a huge moment, and you know, it was just unfortunate it coincided with the wedding, really. So.
Yeah. Well, we hope everything is okay.
Yeah, well,
and you two speak.
Yeah, well, I love my brother very much, and I'm hoping that, you know, in the future we can sort this out, because, you know, it's been, like I say, a really tough couple of days, and the family are upset, but hopefully we can iron it out and sort our differences out in the future.
I do hope that. Well, moving on to, you know, talking about X Factor and your very busy year, how's it been for you?
It's been amazing. It's been a great year for me. I couldn't have wished for anything else. I mean, it's just been brilliant. It's been a roller coaster. I've been busy. I've did the X Factor tour, which was amazing, and I've just had such a great time. I managed to get signed, which I'm grateful for.
Isn't that great? Yes.
Yeah, I didn't. Obviously, when you finish second on the X Factor, you don't sort of anticipate you're definitely going to get signed. You know, so that was really great, and yeah, I've just had a fantastic time. I've been in the studio writing and stuff, and managed to do some great football events, as you know.
I know. I saw you at Soccer Aid. You're a very good player.
Oh,
you enjoyed playing that day, didn't
I had
you?
a brilliant day. Yeah, I mean, a massive football fan for years, and to actually, you know, be a part of such a massive event and obviously raise a heck of a lot of money.
That's right, and with Robbie Williams, because obviously you sang with Robbie,
which
must have been an incredible experience. There's a picture of you.
Oh, brilliant.
Having a laugh, and there's with Robbie as well. Do you speak to Robbie ever? Didn't he text you asking you to actually take part in the UNICEF?
Well, when we was on the X Factor, we was talking about football. We sat in a trailer and we was chatting about football, and I said to him, I can play a bit, Robbie. He was like, really? I said, well, yeah. He goes, well, can you really play, or are you just saying you can play? And he actually gave me a letter that day saying he'd like me to take part.
That's great.
And so, obviously, for a long time, I didn't hear too much about it, and I didn't want to ask too many questions. I thought I'd wait until it comes along, and then when it did, he called me, and I got an email and a message from him saying, we really want you to be a part of it. And, I mean, 5 days training with some of the best footballers and some of the biggest celebrities.
And up against Figo and Zidane.
Yeah,
was
Zidane,
incredible, wasn't
Ryan
it?
Giggs, I mean, all these guys. It was just amazing. It was a great experience, and like I say, it was a great event. We managed to raise lots of money, and also I managed to get a few compliments on my football skills, which was quite nice.
You were very good. A compliment from me. Well, it's been a great year so far. Obviously, it's about to get even better because your debut single's out. Why did it take so long for this to come out? Did you just want to be be ready for it?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we did a lot of writing and was in the studio quite a lot, and I obviously loved to have come out a lot earlier, but we took our time with it, and we just wanted to come up with a really good first single, and, you know, I'm really confident of the song, and it was... we wanted to come with some sort of reggae feel to the track.
Which there is,
yeah,
isn't there?
And, you know, with a kind of scarry feel because of the summer and the way it is. I mean, at the time when we wrote the song, it was lovely and sunny and loads of clouds.
Now it's sort of autumnal.
But now it's all rain, so...
No.
But yeah, you know, I think that some of the best classic songs have been reggae, and that's why we wanted to do a little bit different. And I think it's not typical X Factor, it's something that a little bit different.
It's you, isn't it?
Yeah,
and that's
it's more
what
me,
about,
and it's personal, so yeah,
yeah,
really excited about it.
Well, thank you so much.